This video is brought to you by Poolonomics. Why would you use a household cleaner like borax in a pool? In this video, we'll cover everything you need to know about this versatile substance and why you might want to use it in your pool. Let's start from the top. Borax, or sodium borate, is a chemical substance that's often used to raise a pool's pH level, making the water more basic or alkaline. This is handy when the pH has drifted too low, whether it's due to excessive rainwater, a sudden influx of contaminants, or the addition of acidic pool chemicals such as chlorine tablets or muriatic acid. The chemical itself comes as a fine white powder that's typically pre-dissolved in a bucket of water, though it can also be poured directly into the skimmer or in some cases directly into the pool. But why would you use borax over any other pH increaser? Well, unlike other substances, borax will raise the pH of your pool water with minimal impact on your total alkalinity. For example, while sodium carbonate, or soda ash, significantly raises pH, it also raises the total alkalinity by almost as much. If your alkalinity is already in a good spot, raising it further will cause your pH to continue to rise until it's eventually too high. Similarly, sodium bicarbonate, or baking soda, will raise your total alkalinity even more than your pH, which is why it's primarily used as an alkalinity increaser as opposed to a pH increaser. Overall, borax is more widely used because it allows you to have more precise control over your pH without having to worry about how it will influence other parameters. As for how this works, borax forms a strong base, sodium hydroxide, when it's added to water, which naturally pushes up the pH of your pool water. This is similar to how soda ash works, as it also forms a strong base. The key difference, though, is that soda ash forms carbonate ions that increase your carbonate alkalinity, which ultimately increases your total alkalinity. Borax does not produce any carbonate ions and therefore does not raise total alkalinity. But that's not the only benefit of using borax. For one, it's a mild algicide. Borax introduces boron to your water, which is toxic to algae in high concentrations. While you'll never use enough borax to remove the need for sanitizer or algicide, it will help to fortify your defense. It's also known to give your water a silkier, smoother feel, similar to using salt in your pool, as well as a sparkle that makes it look more luxurious and inviting. In fact, outside of adjusting pH, this is the most common reason to use borax in a pool. Finally, many pool owners consider borax to be less harsh than other pH increasers, including soda ash and baking soda, though none of these substances are particularly aggressive on the human body. With that in mind, the alternatives are still viable when it comes to raising your pH level. As we touched on earlier, each substance will have varying effects on other areas of your water chemistry, most notably your total alkalinity. As a general overview, baking soda slightly raises pH and raises alkalinity a lot. Soda ash raises both pH and alkalinity by a similar degree, and borax raises pH a lot and raises alkalinity only a little. In most cases, borax will be the suitable choice because it gives you precise control that makes it easier to work with. However, in cases where your total alkalinity also needs a boost, soda ash or baking soda might allow you to kill two birds with one stone. As for actually adding borax to your pool, the process is fairly straightforward. Here's a quick step-by-step. Step 1. Start by testing your pH, total alkalinity, and borate level. Not all testing kits will allow you to test for borate, so you may need to buy a dedicated test strip or reagent for this. Step 2. You'll need to run the numbers. Use the calculator linked in the description to figure out how much borax to use in your pool. This will largely be based on your pool volume and required pH change, but it does factor in your total alkalinity and current borate level. Step 3. Fill a bucket with water and slowly add the calculated amount of borax. Stir gently and allow a few minutes for it to fully dissolve. Step 4. Pour the borax solution around the perimeter of your pool, staying close to your return jets to allow for better circulation. Step 5. Keep the pool pump running for at least 24 hours. After that, test your water again, paying close attention to your pH level and total alkalinity. If everything went to plan, your levels should be right where they need to be. Now, if you're adding borax purely to make the water feel silkier or smoother, or increase resistance to algae, the process remains largely the same. The only differences are as follows. 1. You'll need to target a borate level of between 30 and 50 parts per million. 2. You'll need to use muriatic acid prior to adding borax in order to counteract the pH increase. Both of these can be calculated using the same link provided in the description. So there you have it, a complete guide to using borax in a swimming pool and the benefits of doing so. Check the description below for links to our full companion article, along with supporting articles for many of the points discussed in the video. We also have a free downloadable and printable checklist to help with your pool maintenance schedule. You can get it for free at poolonomics.com/checklist. That's all from us. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for all things pool care.